Students, today we shall discuss some more problems on time and work. In my last class, I had discussed two problems, and in this class also we shall discuss two problems. And you just listen these problems, and I think you will understand them properly. Now you see, in my first problem, it is given that A and B separately can do a work in 10 and 15 days respectively. They work together for some days and A completed the remaining work in 5 days. For how many days A and B work together? So one thing, repeatedly I am telling you the same thing. You have to read the question twice or thrice, then you try to understand the question, what information the question has given and what you have been asked to find out. Unless and until you just remember this question, or you just able to know about the question, then you can't able to do that sum. And it is given A work in 10 and 15 days respectively. So it means A alone can complete the work in 10 days, while B alone can complete the work in 15 days. And it is given they have worked together for some days, which is not known to us, and we have been asked to find out after working together B has left and A alone has completed the work. So one thing I want to tell you that it is given in A can complete in 10 days and B can complete it in 15 days. Now if A alone had completed can complete the work in 10 days, A can do in one day 1/10 part of the work, and B can do in one day 1/15 part of the work. So whenever both of them have worked together, so in one day both A and B can do 1/10 plus 1/15 5/30 or 1/6 of the work in one day. And it is given that A alone had completed A can complete the remaining work in 5 days. So one thing, whenever A alone has taken to complete the remaining work in 5 days, if A's capacity per one day is 1/10, hence in 5 days A has completed 1/10 into 5, that is 1/2 of the work. So remaining work is 1/2, which has A has been completed in 5 days. Then what part of the work both of them have worked together? Now both of them have worked together. Total work is 1/2 part of the work alone A has completed. So remaining work is 1/2. So 1/2 part of the work is done by both A and B together. So if both A and B can do the work 1/6 of the work in one day, both A and B have worked together 1 by 2 divide 1 by 6 or 1 by 2 into this one means 3 days. So both A and B, they have worked for 3 days. They have worked for 3 days. So your it has been asked how many days that both have taken, and both have taken 3 days. They have worked together. This is the first problem. Let us go for the second one. In the second problem, it is given a tap can fill in 20 hours while another tap can empty the tank in 30 hours. So before doing this problem, again I am asking you to read the question. Then you can draw a simple figure or sketch diagram. Suppose this is a tank, and through this one pipe it is filling, and through other pipe it is being emptied. And it is given this pipe can fill this tank in 20 hours, and this pipe can empty in 30 hours. It is given if both the taps will open, means at the same time water is being poured into it and water is being evaporated by the second tap. So if both the taps will be open, then in how many hours the tank will be filled or half full. So one thing, whenever in 20 hours the first pipe can fill the tank, except in 1 hour 1 by 20th part of the tank can be filled by the first pipe. And at the same time, the second pipe, means the emptied pipe, is also opened. In 1 hour, the second pipe can empty the tank 1 by 30 part. Hence, in 1 hour, what part of the tank now filled with water? Means 1 by 20 minus 1 by 30 means 1 by 60th part of the tank. In 1 hour it is being filled, because we have calculated in a 1 hour 1 by 20th part of the tank is filled. In 1 hour 1 by 30th part of the tank is emptied. So that in 1 hour 1 by 60th part of the tank is filled. Hence, to fill the tank 1 by 60, or it will take 60 hours. But we have been asked half full. For half full of the tank, it will take 30 hours. This one. So again I am telling you that you just read the question properly, then you have to see which information have been given, and then before going for solution you have to think over the problem. Unless you made a plan how to solve it, it is very difficult. And if you practice these types of sums again and again, so it would be very simple in exam. Other when you will get the question, very simple you can solve it. But before that, patient reading is very much important, and also thinking before starting the problem, that is also important. Without thinking about it, or without thinking the way that I have to start, then you can't. In many happenings or in many incidents, you will not able to do this. So that is why you have to read it properly and you have to think the process. And in today this much only. In our next class we shall go for some more problems. Till then, thank you all.